Krishna Burra, Director of Education for the Limestone District School Board. I'm a proud parent of 3 students who will be returning to Limestone schools in a few weeks. We know this school year will look very different because of COVID-19, but we've been working hard to welcome back students and staff. We hope this video will provide you with an overview of how our schools will operate and how we plan to keep students and staff safe, based on guidelines from the Ministry of Education and KFL&A Public Health. Families must also decide if students will opt out of returning to school for remote learning. Before coming to school, families must ensure all students are checked for COVID-19 symptoms. If you have any symptoms or are feeling ill, you must stay at home. Whether students come by bus or are driven to school by a family member or a caregiver, they will need to use designated entrances identified by each school. Walkers, or those who bike to school, will also need to use designated entrances. To minimize risk, families will not be allowed in the schoolyard or the school. In elementary schools, students will line up at designated markers at school entrances. Secondary students will be directed into the school by staff. As they enter the school, all students will clean their hands and go directly to their elementary classroom or period 1 homeroom in high school. Students will clean their hands every time they enter or exit their classroom or the school. Directional signs in hallways will help to maintain safe distancing and traffic flow. Every school might be a little different based on its building. Instead of using lockers and cubbies, students will keep their coat, backpack, and lunch bag at their designated desk or workspace. Schools will have various safety protocols in place, including enhanced cleaning, designated seating, and personal protective equipment, or PPE. Students in grades 4 through 12 will be required to wear a non-medical or cloth mask when they're in the school. We also strongly encourage masks for students in kindergarten to grade 3. Elementary and secondary students will attend school 5 days per week and will be taught all subjects. Elementary students will stay in the same classroom all day, including at lunch. Recess will be staggered outside, weather permitting. Teachers will rotate between classes. In secondary schools, students will follow a quadmester system of 2 courses for 10 weeks and then another 2 courses for 10 weeks for the first semester. Their movement will also be limited as much as possible to reduce the number of student contacts. Students will have 2 periods of about 150 minutes each and a short lunch period and breaks. Because public health measures are difficult to enforce in gyms, libraries, and common areas, they will be closed to students unless they are accommodating a large class cohort or group. Physical education will be held outdoors as much as possible. If families decide not to return their students to school, these students will learn remotely from home through online and teacher-assigned learning. Remote learning will see students complete a combination of live and scheduled learning activities and materials that together cover the required course curriculum. Supports will be in place to support students' mental health and special education needs. Student nutrition programs will continue to be provided with grab-and-go breakfasts and lunches at school. Things certainly will look different this school year, but we look forward to welcoming students and staff back to school safely. As always, safety and well-being is our priority. We can't wait to see you. In the meantime, take care.